Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Yathagnir-dahika shaktihi Ramakrishne stita hiya sarva-vidya swarupam tam Sharadam pranamamyaham. Namah Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukhasvarupaya Swamine Tapaharine. Namaste to you all. Just now you heard the song He Adima, He Antima. All that comes within the universe, all our lives or whatever exists here, and including the universe itself, has a beginning and an end. We are dealing with the time concept of our Indian way of thinking, and we must know that Indian way of thinking has the largest way of truth brought inside, because no other section of the people on the earth have been able to enter into the transcendental realm beyond the universe. So we are within the universe, and the human mind is focused on small needs of life. With that, it cannot understand the time concept at the cosmic level. We saw the universe appearing and disappearing, time and again, repeat in a repetitive cycle, Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya going on. We discussed about this in the last class also, how the universe appears. And with appearance of the universe, time comes into picture. And with its dissolution, the time goes off. No time. It all happens in a timeless existence. Timeless existence is unknown to the Western minds. So we are in a world where there is timeless beyond and a small portion fixed with time, space, and law of cause and effect. Small universe. Beyond is the infinite, eternal, timeless existence. In this time, and how the universe appears with time from a point, like a globe spreading from a point. These children take this bubble making with soap water. They dip in soap water and blow. How the bloom, it comes, you see, from one point, from all directions, and it covers off. The same way is the universe appearing in the timeless existence, innumerable. Just like children are playing, hundreds of bubbles they throw. Same way in the timeless existence, time, space bound universes, Ananta Koti Brahmanda, infinite, gone, coming and dissolving. So the time begins at a point, spreads on all sides, and takes an upward journey. the time is turning. Time is managing itself towards the expansion from one point to the universal level. When it expands, then optimum level is reached where the forces pulling each other makes it a round shape. Each object is pulling because it is spread out. And then again it shrinks down to a ball is produced like. In our life also, we see how we come into existence. And from the existence, we split and part within ourselves. Time is, our life is spreading, we are expanding in knowledge, existence, strength and all that. First, it takes a curve upward of our life, then goes a little straight and again bends at the middle age. Just like sun rising, it reaches the zenith in the afternoon, then again the decline begins. So too is our life. It begins, it climbs up, slowly it reaches its optimum. The curvature it is taking, you see life. And it is again coming down to the same point where it started. What was accompanying our life throughout? What was accompanying the universe throughout its life? Every object comes into the universe, exists for some time and goes away. Look at a plant appearing, growing, again becoming weak and moving towards destruction. It is a cycle. Cycle is a circle. The only thing it was accompanying all through was time. Time was accompanying, making opportunity for events to pass through. One by one event is taking place within that times. And we are moving again towards the source. So goes the universe. Time is circular. It looks like a linear time, especially for the Westerners. As little we become, as self-centered we become, I myself, till then our vision do not go beyond a small point of infinite existence. We are seeing our small part of life today, yesterday, tomorrow. Beyond that we don't see. Our childhood has gone, we don't see. Our death is waiting there, we don't see. From cradle to grave, how the time is passing, we don't see. We see today, yesterday, tomorrow. Similarly, at cosmic level, we see the small portion of the earth. Now because of the science and technology, whole of the earth. Global level thinking, and maximum 1 or 2 planets. That's all. Compared to our understanding, universe itself looks like infinite. Various dimensions, bhu swaha mahajana tapasatyam, atala vitala sutala talatala rasatala patala, 14 planes of existence. All this, how the Rishi Munish were able to grasp these truths. As we expand, as we go to raise our consciousness to the cosmic level, we see time is circular. When we view the whole of our life, then we see from womb to tomb, it is a circle. How we are going back. Same position as we came. So there we see, when we take collective understanding and expanded view of things, we see the time is going round and round. it begins. A cycle begins and the cycle ends. Time begins with, moves with, and ends with the creation. Similarly, every day we are passing through. We wake up, the time comes into existence. We move, then again whole day we spend. The midday, again evening comes, again night we sleep, time ends. My time ends. I am entering deep sleep where there is neither time nor space. Universal space is continuing. That makes me wake up and come to the waking state again. A new day, new everything is beginning again. This moves for every day, Nitya cycle, Nitya Pralaya we are passing through. Then 100 years we complete, like going on small circles. A big circle is being taken, life cycle. This life cycle from birth to death. Daily we are passing through from birth to death. After death, the soul continues to the another new life. The whole thing, what we have acquired, knowledge, understanding, experiences, everything is deleted. New life is given. Only balance of the past, the balance sheet only is carry over only. All the transactions are erased. Profit and loss only. What you are containing now alone begins. New life begins. New opportunity is given. It's entirely new life, a new cycle. Every day is a small new cycle. Because we are carrying something of the yesterday, we feel a continuity. Otherwise, if we have the habit of dropping away everything, like Buddhist monks, when they sleep, they are supposed to think that is their last day and clear all the files every day. Next day, begin a new day with new awareness of divine and eternal, and move through. So the total ending, dropping away, we must have that habit of dropping things at a time and move forward. Then we see the whole thing. Now, this is our individual level. Compare with the cosmic level. What happens? The whole universe appears, goes to the optimum level of expansion. Again it contracts, goes down, like Damaru of the Shiva. Again go back to the source, dissolve and expand in the absolute. Again emerge out, and time and space, timeless, spaceless existence. It goes on oscillating, Srishti Sthiti Pralaya. Now this also has an end, you see. The whole universe dissolves and dissolves forever. There are two phases which we saw last time. Naimittika Pralaya and Prakritika Pralaya. Just like our daily sleep, universe sleeps once in a day of the Brahman, which is 4.34 million years. One half the day of the 12 hours of Brahma. And this two of the universe dissolves, it remains dissolved for another 12 hours of Brahma. Brahma is asleep, not dead. This goes on. The daily sleeping of Brahman we call Naimittika Pralaya, and Brahma's term is over 100 years. 100 years, 311.04 trillion years. So this, in terms of our human solar years, 311 trillion years is the Brahma's life. The whole universe with all things absolutely dissolve, including Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara and all that, Devatas, whatever exists, dissolves forever, and new life, like new birth, again the universal consciousness manifests a new universe. So it moves in a very cyclic way. Now, when we see our life, 100 human years, that's the maximum human live. And the various levels of existence is there, belong to various dimensions. Each dimension has its own time factor. Now, after we leave our bodies, just like our ancestors, mains, after they left body, where are they? We call them Pitru. Where are they? They are in Pitruloka, we say. That's another realm where these, after leaving the body, they have done meritorious act. For some time they can live in a higher plane of existence, which we call Pitruloka. And Pitruloka, they also will have 100 years of life there. The enjoying or going through various experiences there. 100, not our 100 years. Their 100 years. Their 100 years is equal to our 3,000 years in Pitruloka. Suppose my father passed away, was a very meritorious life he has led. He has passed away. Maximum he will be living in the Pitruloka for 100 years of his, that is equal to our 3,000 years. 3,000 human years is equal to 100 Pitru years, because we are changing the plane of existence. Just look at an ant or a fly, house fly. It lives for few days. A house fly may live for 60 days or so. Within 60 days, whole life cycle is over. That's equal to our life cycle, 100 years. It is passing through all the same experience we are passing through, and same way of growth, to youth, to multiply, again to old age, to shrink, to die. It is passing through the same experience in a small period of time. Similarly, the Devatas, the Pitrus, Pitruloka, it is equal to our 3,000 years of living. Suppose a man lives for 3,000 years, it is like that. But it is 100 years for them. Housefly, 100 years is equal to 60 days. Their 60 days, our 60 days is equal to their 100 years. Like that, their 100 years is equal to our 3,000. Similarly, Devata Loka, Pitru Loka, Devatas, higher supernatural powers. We have identity and growing. Their 100 years is equal to 36,000 years of human. And when we come to later on, it is 12,000 years, that is Mahakalpa, is equal to the highest, like Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, the higher and higher posts, they will have the life of one Mahayuga. 4 yugas together is the life of a Devata. So this concept, Devatas, and Brahma also has 100 years. This Brahma's 100 years is equal to our 311 trillion years. 1 followed by 9 zeros is trillion. So many years is the That is the life of the whole universe. 4 yugas are there. Treta Yuga, Satya Yuga or Krita Yuga, then Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. Each has a span. It is exactly like our 4 seasons. There is sun, we are moving around the sun, earth is moving around the sun and experiencing 4 seasons because of sometimes we are near to the sun, sometimes we are away, we are moving in a elliptical cycle. Sometimes we are closer, we experience heat, hot day, summer. When we are away, we feel the winter. So we are going through this cycle of 4 seasons just because it's passing. Exactly like that, the universe also, we also are moving around the God. When we are closer to God, there will be dharma, maximum dharma. When we are away from God, then we are passing through adharma period of Kali Yuga. Very closest is we are moving ourselves. As we move closer to our Atman, we are pure dharma alone. When we are moving away towards the bodily existence, I am body, I am experiencing Kali Yuga. I am in other, body means adharma. I want to have the pleasures of body. I want to enjoy the bliss of Atman. So this is the 4 seasons, like 4 seasons we pass through, the whole universe passes through at cosmic level. It passes through the 4 seasons, 4 span of time, huge span of time. And Krita Yuga, Satya Yuga is largest. And next comes little reduced. Treta Yuga, still reduced. Dwapar Yuga, still reduced. Kali Yuga. Now the double, triple, fourble, we are having that. Now this yuga, 4 yugas together is called Mahayuga. This Mahayuga is half the day, that is daytime of the Brahmas, with respect to whole universe. Universe who creates and pervades it. His time, because he too has time, 100 years of life. So half a day, 2, and this 1000 Mahayugas are called 1 kalpa. 1 kalpa, half the day of the Brahma, the universe is awake and universe dissolves. The next half, the Brahma is in sleep, just like we are in sleep. World is not there. So this movement, the 2 with 1 kalpa waking, 1 kalpa sleeping. 2 kalpas together make 1 day of the Brahman. 1 day of the Brahman. We are passing through the whole universe with all beings remain dissolved and again manifest through 1000 Mahayugas. 4 yugas together is Mahayuga, 1000 Mahayuga is 1 day. The universe remains for 1000 Mahayugas and remains dissolved for 1000 Mahayugas. Again appears, again. Same Brahma is, just like we are, same person is waking up, leaving the body, woke up and slept. Like that Brahma again wakes up. This cycle goes on. Now this Mahayuga, 1000 Mahayuga is 1 kalpa. 72,000 kalpas is 100 years of Brahma. Then the whole universe with Brahma and all Devasas and everything dissolves forever, just like we are leaving the body forever. This is where the whole Mahapralaya takes place. And this period of the life of Brahman, 100 years of Brahman, with one day as 2 kalpas. One kalpa is 1000 Mahayuga, 2000 Mahayugas. One day like that, 100 years of Brahma, the whole universe with Brahma. Every 2 days he is again, every kalpa he is awake, but after 72,000 kalpas it goes, because 100 years of Brahma, the whole thing dissolves. That is called Mahakalpa. Mahakalpa, the universe and all things dissolve. So this is the time concept of our Hindu understanding. We can imagine where similarly when we go to minute seconds and split into, we see in those days how much of understanding, where were the rishis finding all this, sitting in a cave, they know every bit of the thing. The whole universe is in front. Look at the almanac. The exact moment when the grahana catches on which day and what time it is leaving, thousands of years back, the almanacs were written. We are still following the same calculation. And look at the knowledge, look at the truth. So this is how but the moment we become small, time is linear for us. When we expand to our life cycle and universal cycle, you see huge cycles. Time is circular. Again it comes up, again it dissolves. Okay, and then this 1000 Mahayugas are divided into 1000 parts. Each is equal to 1 Mahayuga. And the 1 Mahayuga or the 1000th part of the Kalpa. One Kalpa is half the day of this waking day of the Brahma, Kalpa. That is 1000 Mahayugas are divided into 1000 parts. Each part is called Charana. 1,000th of a Kalpa is called Charana. The Treta Yuga will have 4 Charana, 4, and then 3 Charana Treta Yuga. Satyuga will have 4, Treta Yuga will have 3, Dwapara will have 2 Charana, and our Kali Yuga will have 1 Charana. 1 Charana is equal to 432,000 human years. So 432,000 multiples of 2, 3, and this is whole of Mahakalpa, Kalpa, 1 Kalpa. So the 4 yugas are measured in the terms of charanas. 4 charana, 3 charana, 2 charana, and 1 charana. 1200 if you keep Kali Yuga, 2400 years, divine years, not our years, divine years. Our years will be 432,000 human years. 432,000 human years. 1200 divine years. And 1 day of the Brahman. Look at the understanding. Dwapara will be 2,400 divine years, and ours will be 8,64,000 years. And Treta Yuga will be 3,600, 1200, 2400, 3600, 4800 divine years. And it is 4, Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 and Dwapara Yuga is 8,64,000 human years. Treta Yuga will be 12,96,000 human years and Satya Yuga will be 17,28,000 human years, solar years. And totally it makes, in the term of divine years, it is 12,000 divine years. And this 12,000, and it will be in terms of human years, it is 311 trillion years. And 1,200 divine years is the life of one Devata. Just like we humans is 100 years, it is 12,000 divine years. So we have to go through a little about the Manvantaras, because we are in the Prathama Pada of Kali Yuga, Shvetavaraha, Kalpa, and all that. Just where are, because humans, Hindu always tries to know, where am I? In what is this phase of time? In what time I am there here, and which place on the earth is there? That each time, every day, during Sandhya, I am here. The universal level, where am I with respect to time and space? He recollects. There Manvantara comes into Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.